Okay, Kym, time to give it back. You've had it long enough and it was only a loan.
Okay, but don't think I'm gonna go lightly on you. It's no holds barred.
Bring it on, girlie. So what's your biggest prediction?
All right, here is what I see for the Emmys. I feel that we're gonna see a bit more jewel tones. And by that, I mean those really rich ruby reds, the emerald greens, those bronze colors. Because on blondes like Gwyneth Paltrow, looks stunning. And then on brunettes like Kim Kardashian, also stunning.
Right, also Juliana Margulies. I mean, she did that gorgeous red and black number at the Golden Globes. Fabulous. So I do think you're right. I think we're going to see a lot of those rich tones. I also think that we're going to see a lot of cooler colors. The cooler colors like blues and greens. Those cooler colors, I think we were seeing a lot on the runway, and I think we're going to see it on the red carpet.
Well, my biggest prediction is, remember when your Aunt Hazel or your mother from way back used to wear the matching shoes with the bag, with the sweater, with the whole? Right. Well, I don't think we're going to see exactly that look where it was all monochromatic like beige or black, but I do think we're going to see bright colors and everything matching. It's been on all the runways in many of the fashion shows, and I think it's really going to be a trend that we're going to see. Matchy-matchy is in.
You know what, I think that you're right. I think people are going there. I don't think that they're there yet. I think we're going to have a lot of holdovers. We're going to have a lot of those celebrities saying, you know what, I still can't match. I need to be mismatched in order to be chic, and that's what they're going to go for. But I do think we're going to have definitely bigger jewelry. We're going to see a lot of color, a lot of gemstones, and maybe a lot of gemstones mixed with diamonds.
Well, you're the gem man, that's for sure. And I also think that it's going to follow on the heels of some of the movies that we've had recently, and that is there may be a little bit of inspiration from Black Swan.
Absolutely.
A little bit more tulle and feminine. And then I do think that they are going to take the Mad Men and all of that 50s, very fitted look and bring that on the carpet.
I think 50s and 60s. Don't forget the Kennedys. I think that that whole era was really very important, and I think it's really starting, we're going to see a lot of that. It's really starting right now.
You know, someone that I'm definitely going to be watching, Michael, is Melissa McCarthy. Now, she is somebody who went to fashion school. She's definitely not a size 0. And she says that she may be making her own gown for the Emmys, and I can't wait to see that.
You know, that may be a new trend. There's another great trend there too, is that it really shows you that you do not have to be a size 0 and 15 in Hollywood to be fabulous. Well, and I think that's great.
It's about time, isn't it?
It really is.
And there is definitely a trend toward the more curvy figures. Thank you, Kim Kardashian.
Absolutely.
Thank you, many of these new reality shows that are coming out. And I heard a quote from one of the curvier girls on TV recently, and they said, once you go big, you never go twig. I love that. Isn't that great?
That's great.
And speaking of big, someone who is going to have a little more weight this year is January Jones because she's pregnant. So we're going to have to wait to see, Michael, whether she walks the red carpet or not pregnant. And she is definitely someone who takes risks.
That is true. I remember her Versace Band-Aid dress. But you know who also did a fabulous job of being pregnant? Maybe she's going to follow in those footsteps. Natalie Portman. Absolutely. So elegant throughout the whole thing.
But let me tell you something else. I think many of the viewers want to look at stars like Kat Deely, who's the host of So You Think You Can Dance, because she goes out and makes sure everyone knows she does not have a stylist, putting you and I out of business, which is not a really great thing for us. But I love that she takes a risk, and she really does say, you know what, I'm going out and I'm having my personality show. I like that.
You know, I think someone's going to take a risk. I think it's going to be Jane Lynch.
Well, do you think we're going to see any tracksuits or things like that?
I actually wouldn't be surprised if I see a designer tracksuit or two on her.
Oh, I think she's just great. It's going to be a really fun show.
It will be a fun show, and I'm looking forward to the fashion.